Hey Holly. And hey Zach. Give me a sec. I want to test something out. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I was thinking. I've been good. How about you, Ellie? Alright. I'm gonna need a lot of these. Been good. Finishing college today. We'll be starting a work experience tomorrow. Neat. How could if I think some massive characters are based on what you saw so far? I mean, they're definitely well-rounded combatants. Assuming that if you really want to say that the Mass Effect cast is based off of military tactics, but if you don't want to go with that, then I can understand. He also updated and uploading some new stories, and you're mostly finishing running out a pseudo destination and versus penny matchup for battle simulation. Neat.
No hesitation. Zapton, the stage is yours. I'll pay it back tenfold. Leave it to me.
Fire characters that military. Alright.
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us. Tear them to pieces. Good. There's no time to waste. Think you got permission? Swift and resolute.
We're watching Dan.
Watch and learn. My field of expertise. I'll pay it back tenfold. Leave it to me. Foolish. Transmitting frequency. I'll pay it back. Sound, come forth. One is the sound. The end has come. I sense your weakness.
Also, by the way, curious how you think Arkham Batman would do if a predator tried to hunt him? Is there like a specific type of predator? Because that does tend to vary. Because if it's predator like, say, Scarface, then I really don't see Bruce being able to do much. Especially since, given that Scarface has survived, I think it was over 100 years on a planet by himself, infested with aliens. But other predators, like, I guess you can make an argument for Bruce. Mainly because there's either not a lot to go off of, they're either grade A cannon fodder, or simply don't have a whole lot of showings to go off of. I've been one the Star Wars games he played, Darth Vader might be the only Sith Lord in existence, and doubt he'll be willing to help. Okay. Don't have a specific one in mind, but you know, this is one of the most. So let's go for Predator. In that case, yeah, they were also. Yeah, I'll say probably Bruce more times than not. Because like I said before, Wolf, what showings he does have, they're not enough, because that also depends on how you choose to scale Wolf. But if you would just want to go all showings and leaving all the clusterfuck of the scaling aside, then I say that Bruce has better odds of winning, especially since that he straight up bodies Deathstroke and several of the best martial artists that are originally in the DC continuity. Let's see what else. You think this will be difficult for any Verse series character to use, and will try to cloud stays still some stuff in the planet key. Stuff keeping the planet is personally under Vader's control. I'll say yes and no. Wait. And now how's that really got? It's pretty much locked down. In that case, like, wait. And characters like Red Hood and Nightwing could more than likely pull that off. Jason has flat out infiltrated and took down several of Black Mask's organization and under the Red Hood.
Tear them to pieces. Zapstring, it's our curtain call. I'll pay it back tenfold. Swift and resolute.
Shit, hold on to that side. Wait. No! I think I hit the wrong one.
Tear them to pieces. One with the sound. I sense sense your weakness. My field of expertise. You won't cast me down. Time to wrap it up. Swift and resolute.
Wait, Dad. Don't tell me I hit the wrong one. Oh no, I didn't. I think I got enough for... Wait, let me see about this. Who do you think went between Anakin Skywalker during Order 66 and versus UNC3 virtual vehicle stats? Let's see, that really depends on on what statements you want to take seriously. Shit. And that really got me thinking. It's pretty much this. You're doing stuff with stormtroopers in there and got stuff Vader shows up. Also, why can you see insulting Virgil on his Delta Tree form? I think it's possible, but wait. Again, more thinking, but I'll say Virgil's has better odds. Because as strong as Force Bearers may be, there's really not a whole lot they can do against demonic power. Which in Virgil's case also ignores durability. Alright. I'm also going to need a lot of these. Oh, my back. Wait till nighttime.
Leave it to me. One with the sound. No hesitation. The end has come. Tear them to pieces. Rejuvenating snow. Swift and resolute. I'll pay it back tenfold. My field of expertise. Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance. One with the sound. Disperse. Tear them to pieces. Zapstring, it's our curtain call. You're not getting away. Resolute. One more time. The hour is upon us. with the sound. Tear them to pieces. My field of expertise. Break.
Wait, hold on to this. Alright, now let's continue from the main class. Wait. Let me check something real quick. I think a win between Dante, Nero, and Virgil DMC 5 versus Main Street % wildcards. They get multiple stones, but not their ultimate % are cunning buffs. Let's see, if you're giving them access to multiple... Oh, she almost knocked my phone off. Multiple personas, even if you're just sticking to the ones that they showed in their respective animations, man. But here's another thing: is SMT being included or just Persona? Because that can change things.
One with the sound.
Oh wait. Well, I got the wrong one. Because if not, then when more to think about it, I'll say that Persona wildcard users have better odds, unless you actually take statements and scans very seriously for Devil May Cry, which would put them at, I believe it was like borderline our reversal. But if not, which I can understand because scans are a huge clusterfuck when it comes to DMC. Here's the thing, if to me, SMT is actually connected to personalized fair games, so this gunning sword.
Won't you have a seat?
You know, more I think about it, I can actually see the Persona cast winning. Because with SMT, they can scale higher. Oh, fuck.
I hope you'll accept this tea as
And also,
if
we're being honest here, like,
incident with Gilberto.
Virgil is honestly
Members
carrying
of the family
his team
may have troubled you, but there is no stain that can't be washed away.
because Dante typically
sorrow
doesn't
has
go
its
all
own
out
way
once
of
he has a
fading.
proper
Don't you think?
feel of his opponent's fighting
You
style.
still hold a grudge.
And Nero, he even by DMC 5, he still
Won't
fights
you
harder,
accept my apology?
not smarter. While he's certainly bring a lot of firepower, he's and also really doesn't help that is the
This
wrong
tea,
approach to take against
is it
someone
from
like
Jinzhou?
Ren, who's honestly the best strategist on the Persona team. With a powerhouse like you, that is also not a proper approach. And Makoto is,
I invited you here.
he's at least a
to
competent
ask that you
swordsman.
might serve as a mediator.
Before we get into that, there's something I want to know.
I imagine it concerns
But honestly, you could also make a
the Visalia
solid
family's
case
true
for
beliefs.
the DMC team
It would seem
if
Gilberto's
Virgil
mind is beyond
decides to
saving.
go all out
But
from the
let's not
start.
dwell on that.
Because
What is
honestly,
your
that's the
opinion
best
on
way I
the
can
current
see
state of Raguna?
the DMC team winning. Especially given that the Yamato is a really bad weapon to use against them. Do you think
So you've
I
noticed
think
something is amiss.
Soldier like Coral would be a
As expected,
Better
from
command-
someone who's felt
commando
the weight
than
of
someone
the
like
Trinodian
Commando.
invasion firsthand. And what exactly do you find most unsettling?
Yeah, you could really
Why
make a
haven't
solid
the
case for
Trinodian
her.
and the Sentinel ever shown themselves?
Because the Threnodians' invasion of Raguna has long since
Especially since
concluded.
Korra has the most and best
The
experience
Threnodian, so named
as an
Leviathan,
overall commander.
possesses the power to merge and assimilate.
Oh, fuck.
It uses distorted beliefs to spread a spiritual plague that slowly devours civilizations from within. Though the previous two attempts were thwarted, the tall mast of the galleon that is Raguna has already been snapped in half. Now the blissfully ignorant masses walk hand in hand toward an abyss they cannot see. Friend or foe? As a newcomer to this land,
Fair as though
Can you
most
really
time
tell them
you don't think
apart?
Virgil going all out from the beginning will happen due to underestimating the teams, and they'll likely get his side debuff while Joker busts his team. Yeah, fair point. Holy shit, I just realized it. Hey, what's up, Jackie boy?
yes and no. On one hand, there's the truth of the Order's beliefs. On the other, there's our family. The Threnodian doesn't take kindly to those who know the truth. We've always been under its whispers. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. Now that we've come this far, there's nothing for me to hide. My only
Kantaro
hope is
spooks
that once
you.
you learn everything, you will carefully consider
I hate she
my
does come
advice.
with come from like a royal family who
Come.
you really don't want
The
to piss
truth
off.
you
Let's
seek
just say
lies
that.
in the deepest part of the castle.
After all, one of Joker's persona likely has the person likely has a personal trait that allows for ambush skills and that full party heat riser ambush based skill. You can see Garrett's doing well in the fight because of his tech sniper rifle. Fair point.
It's thick with dust. Hard to believe they're truly worshipping it.
Curious about that statue. It represents the unbroken friendship between the Phasaelius and the Order. But in the eyes of Out,
The aroma from these plants. It's the same scent that was in the study.
I ain't getting a fair point, LA.
this is it.